Okay, this is Monday, September 23rd, 2024. Meeting of the Berlin Board of Assessors. As a preliminary matter, please note that this meeting is being recorded and that some attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you. Take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. This is Kevin Pond, Chair of the Board of Assessors. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me prior to me calling the meeting to order. So members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bev Wheeler?
Here.
Roger Bradley?
Here.
Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Linda Barisha?
Here.
Do we have any other participants in the staff participating?
No, not at this moment.
Okay. Anticipated speakers on the agenda, please respond in the affirmative. Do we have anybody who is looking to attend our meeting?
No.
Okay. With a quorum of the board present, I call this meeting to order at 6 p.m. on Monday, September 23rd, 2024. Okay, 6 o'clock, we can start the meeting. All right. Okay.
I have the minutes of the last meeting I can read, but I wasn't at the last meeting. So I can read.
I would think you'd be able to read them.
Okay.
Even though you weren't there.
Okay. So,
Okay.
motion to accept the minutes of the meeting of July 2nd was made by Roger, seconded by Kevin. That was approved. Old business was building permit in 2024 sales inspections ongoing for FY 2026. There was no new business, no education update, didn't vote on anything. And documents to be signed would be the minutes of the meeting from July 22nd, month ending real estate and CPA exemptions, MV, personal property, real estate and CPA abatements, and any other necessary documents for June and July. And then you went over real estate exemptions, motor vehicle warrant and commitments, number 4, motor vehicle abatements, the senior work-off payroll, and Board of Assessor questions. There was no ATV cases, working on end of year process, and the senior work-off payroll to be signed. And correspondence was building permit report for July 2024 and the Warren Group sales report for July 2024, and the next meeting was scheduled for today. Motion to approve? Or questions?
Looks good to me.
Looks good to me. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Old business building permits and sales inspection ongoing for FY 2026. New business LA4 approved from the state and new growth approved. So officially I am all set. I am just waiting to have my meetings with the other department heads for like, the accounting, Kristen, the treasurer collector. So we sit down and basically just go through some numbers. I'm just waiting for them at this point. Any questions?
Can you just run over what that LA4 does for us?
LA4 is all the values that are there that we are being approved by the DOR. This is ongoing thing every year, and we go in front of the board and the Board of Selectmen. And this is how we set the tax rate.
When we submit that, is it everybody's or is it just the ones that recently got inspected?
LA4 is the whole town.
Okay,
Divided in different, like single families, two families, land, commercial, personal property.
okay, right, okay, yep.
When does the Board of Selectmen vote on that? When do they set the tax rate?
I have to request a meeting and I have to present the numbers. And
Right.
last year we go in front of them. Last year, I believe we went in front of Board of Selectmen November 6th. So this year I don't know yet because I am all set from my department. It's other departments that they need to work on their numbers to make it happen. It's like a group.
So tentatively, the tax bills will go out on time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not up to me. I
Right.
am all set with the numbers, but there's also some, I believe, something that the accounting and the treasurer collector, they need to balance based on what the auditors recommended. So I don't know where are they in this process. They will probably let me know whenever they're ready to have like a meeting, but I heard that probably we're gonna be late this year as well.
is there any, I don't know, exact cause of that, other than it just kind of busy and haven't got to the final totals, or is this some town issue that's causing this?
I don't really know because,
Okay.
that's not my departments and no, I
Okay,
don't-
I'm good with that.
I just try to run my department as smoothly as possible.
So if anybody asks, the assessing department is right on top of it.
We're ready to go.
Ready
I
to
got
move forward.
approved pretty early.
Yeah.
Early in
Yeah.
September, so I started working around like July, August, so I got approved because I wanted to be on time, but sometimes, things happen and it's okay.
Yeah.
If we get like Christmas tax bills, I mean, I don't live in Berlin, but this is the third year in a row
Yeah.
or fourth.
Oh, I don't remember.
What, that they were late?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
3, maybe.
3.
I don't know. Okay. We'll continue.
Okay, so education update, Dawn and Joanne, completed, MAAO clerks meeting. They went both for, one day, it was September 10th. And, I believe they, got a lot of information in different topics. And I was in the office. I am going on this Thursday, the 26th. I have a DOR fall semester. I am going to attend this one because I believe there are some changes that I need to learn. On this particular meeting that Dawn and Joanne participated, they also informed me that there is something from the Healy Driscoll administration that it's an act honoring and empowering and recognizing our service members and veterans, and it's called the Hero Act. Proposes the following 17 spending and policy initiative, tax credit and statute changed, organized into 3 buckets, into the benefit expansion, commitment, and modernization of veteran services. So basically, I left a copy of this fact sheet when you go and sign all the paperwork. I left the fact sheet so you each can read it and get as much information as possible, because I would need the vote from my Board of Assessors so I can present this in the next town meeting. It's something that the town, they have to agree to adopt it or not. It's a local option. I believe you did this before for clause 17 for exemptions. I saw it in one of the Molly's paperwork, so this is similar to that. So when veterans apply for exemptions, property tax exemptions, they get $2,000 per year for a fiscal year. With a Hero Act, increase the annual paid from $2,000 to $2,500, phased in over 2 fiscal years. So basically, it's a local option to raise the amount from $2,000 to $2,500. This would be under the category of exemptions that we approve and you sign. Let me just put the light on. It's a little bit dark in here. So you have a copy there. And another thing regarding the fact sheets of the Hero Act is expanding veteran access to behavioral health treatments, allows veterans on Chapter 115 to be reimbursed for outpatient behavioral health care visits. Another number 3 is increases the vet hire tax credit, increases to $2,500 a tax credit for small businesses hiring chronically unemployed or low income veterans. Eligible veterans includes those receiving SNAP benefits, unemployed veterans, and unemployed service-connected disabled veterans. Number 4, expanding veteran property tax examination creates two-way for municipalities to increase property exemptions for veterans. The first would create a mechanism for municipalities to more easily double the current exemptions for veterans. The second ties to the annual property tax abatement amount to inflation, allowing exempt property tax amount to increase with the inflation. Number 5, to increase access to the active duty buyback program. This provision lengthens the time frame for veterans to participate in the active duty service buyback program for 180 days to 10 years and provide a retroactive grace period for veteran state employees who missed this opportunity. Number 6, prevent the COLA cliff, ensures that veterans receiving federal benefits do not lose access to Chapter 115 benefits because of COLA increases to existing benefits. Another one that has to do with assessing department, expand veteran motor vehicle benefits, waives license plate fees on special veteran license plates, and creates a new woman veteran license plate decal. Additionally, the proposal streamlines eligible disabled Purple Heart veterans across access to motor vehicle benefits. So there are also different couple of more programs, but the one that has to do with the assessing department is the tax exemption.
Do we have to vote that in at town meeting, did you say? Or is that the law now? And
It
we-
is yeah, so basically this is like a local options that the towns vote. First, it needs to go through the Board of Assessors. I need the vote. I wanted to present it tonight, so you can have some time to read through and understand. And then we can vote in our next meeting. Once I get that vote next, our next scheduled meeting, then I can go ahead and put this on a warrant for the next town meeting for a vote. And then this will become effective 2026.
Okay. Are there 3 individual kits up there for us to read that?
Yes, I did
Okay.
also put like you have like a small package for each of you, and this
Yeah.
is included there as well.
Okay,
So you will have some time to read through, and of course, if you have any questions, we can have another meeting and discuss. I'm open for that. There's also a lot of material that you can find online regarding this. I do have my fall conference from the MAO next month, so probably we will touch base on this more. I'll understand more. And then in our next meeting, if we have additional questions, we can talk through. And yeah, this was the
I
recent.
have one question.
Sure.
Do we have to accept the act as it's written, or can we accept certain parts of the act?
I believe as is written, because if we're giving them 2,000 and the legislation is to go to 2,500,
Okay.
have to honor that. I will learn more on the conference. And if there is any additional question, we can go through and discuss in our next meeting, or we can just meet one day in the office, if that's okay with all of you.
Okay with me.
Yeah. Because it's also, it talks about different clauses as well. Like, for example, I'm just gonna read one of the questions here. What is the impact in a community that adopts both clause 22I and 22J, for example? This is a question. Both clauses would operate together. For example, if a clause 22 recipient will receive a $400 exemption and the community accepts clause 22I and the CPI, Community Preservation Act, increases by 5%, the total exemption amount would increase to 420. If the community further accepts clause 22J, Mass General Law, Chapter 59, and increase by the maximum of 100% the amount of the tax exemption granted to veterans. In this example, the total exemption will increase to $840. So there's like different questions, how it affects the different clauses. And I think it would be good if we kind of can meet one day and discuss it in person. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will set something up the second week in October because I have my fall conference and I will learn more and we'll get more material and will be more familiar to explain it as well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, all right. So where are we now here?
So other than this, there's really nothing else. Board of Assessor documents to be signed, meeting minutes for August 26, 2024, month end for real estate CPA exemption, excise, personal property, real estate and CPA abatements, and other necessary documents for August 2024, real estate exemption, excise abatements, and senior work-off payroll corrections. Last meeting, you all signed the senior work-off payroll. However, I received another email from June. She addressed that to Peg. It was a small adjustment in someone's payroll. So basically, whatever the new calculations were, I corrected it. And now we need the correct form signed so I can go ahead and submit to the accounting department.
Okay.
What?
So that's just the correction. And in the front page is the correction, and attached to that is the old form signed. So there's like two correction made on the new form compared to the old form. There's also a couple of exemptions there to be signed. And is there any questions, anything for discussions?
I came in and asked about someone's exemption, and I don't know that I ever got an answer. I'm not going to say the person's name, but I don't know if you're aware of that, Linda.
I am.
Okay. And do we have time? So
We do have time till April 1st. The exemptions deadline is April 1st.
Okay, so that's fine. So I can tell them that. And if it gets down to the wire, I told Dawn I would go get the paperwork from them. So if it gets close, we can keep an eye on that. I'll just go do that, but hopefully things will change for the better by then, and we'll get all that information. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn informed me about it, and she explained the situation, and I'm aware. We will see how everything goes on with whatever is going on, and we have a couple of months still.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
they want to have the like the break on their tax bill for the December now November bill.
November, yeah.
November bill. November, December bill, then they would have to, kind of whenever they have a chance this month.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if for some reason they cannot, get all their paperwork together, then that's fine. I can put it on the next tax bill, the one for April, the break.
Well, let's see how we do. As long as you're aware of it, I'm good with that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they have some. Okay. Building permit report for August 2024, Warren Group sales report for August 2024. It's there individually for each of you. And our next meeting is scheduled for October 28th, 2024 at 6 p.m.
Okay. Anybody going to sign tonight?
I can.
Okay.
I had said I'm not because I have to see the treasurer tomorrow, so I can
Okay.
just
All
do
right.
it.
Is there anything else? Anybody have any questions on anything?
Nope.
No?
No,
Okay. Somebody want to make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make the motion to adjourn
I'll
at
second that.
6:26.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Raj?
Aye.
And aye. So meeting has come to an end.